Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared2 we're here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we're going ahead and building the MiG-21. The MiG-21, NATO reporting name Fishbed, is a supersonic jet fighter and interceptor aircraft designed by the Mikhail Design Bureau in the Soviet Union. Its nicknames include Balaki, because its plan form resembles the string musical instrument of the same name, and Altowik, Polish for pencil, due to the shape of its fuselage. Approximately 60 countries over 4 continents have flown the MiG-21, and it still serves many nations 6 decades after its maiden flight. It made aviation records, being the first most produced supersonic jet aircraft in aviation history, the most produced combat aircraft since the Korean War, and previously the longest run of combat aircraft, now exceeded by both McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle and General Dynamics X-16 Fighting Falcon. The MiG-21 first flew in February of 1956 and was introduced into service in 1959. It was the main kind of fighter used by the Soviet Union, and then after the Soviet Union fell, the MiG-21 kind of ended with it. The primary users were the Soviet Air Forces, Indian Air Force, Croatian Air Forces, and Romanian Air Forces, and in total 11,496 were built, with 10,645 of those being produced in the USSR and the rest being produced in a couple other countries. So overall, very awesome aircraft. It saw a lot of service, obviously ranging from, but mainly kind of in Vietnam was its main role, and we just released a tutorial for the F-14 Phantoms, or sorry, an F-4 Phantom, my bad, and so it's just kind of a good build to kind of complement it and all that fun stuff. Also, this is going to act as the 21,000 subscriber special. I know it's not anything big or anything major or anything like that, but we just got done doing a Zeppelin, and I did want to put something out for 21,000, and I thought a MiG-21, 21,000, would kind of go good together. So a lot of you guys have asked for this before and have asked for me to do some more Soviet jets and stuff like that. So your wish is granted, and here you guys go. Hope you guys do enjoy the build. Anyways, let's go and take a look at it and see exactly what we got going on here. Right off the bat, you can see it's painted or just kind of designed in its kind of like, nice gray, flat gray color. Kind of how it was kind of standard for most of those kind of early Soviet Cold War, type jets. They were kind of mostly all gray and stuff. And personally, I really like them. I think they look good that way and all that stuff. And so I decided to go and do the MiG, with pretty much all gray with a little bit of green accents here and there based off some pictures from Google of some other MiG-21 designs out there. So starting off with, we have obviously the front nose. So it has a very kind of pointed nose, hence the name of why it's known as pencil, but I did decide to go and do a green tip for the little cone cylinder that sticks out here. The rest of the fuselage is pretty much gray for the most part. We have this little probe that sticks out the front here. I'm not sure exactly what it was for. I can't remember exactly. I don't think it was refueling, because I don't think that was really too much of a thing during this time period, but maybe it was refueling, who knows. Then we have the cockpit here. We have the number for the aircraft, so if you want to do a bunch of different numbers for them, you can obviously do that on the sides there. Moving back, we have the wings themselves, so just some nice simple wing designs here, and we have the missiles here. So since this was mostly basically a fighter interceptor aircraft type, we pretty much have air-to-air missiles equipped on this aircraft, unlike the F-4 Phantom, which was also was a fighter aircraft but also could be a fighter bomber. We don't have any bombs or anything like that would be loaded onto this. However, there were some MiG-21s that did have mounted multiple missile or rocket launching things, kind of like the Hind has. So those are optional, obviously, but I do not have those on this build. Anyways, going ahead and continue back, we have the little fin on the bottom here, a drop tank located in the middle of the fuselage coming down. We got the horizontal stabilizers both sides, the vertical stabilizer with all the detail, and you can see this little patch of green in here, just add a little bit of color to it. And we also have the little red marker there for the would be the Soviet star. Anyways, though, that's pretty much the MiG-21 in flight. As with most of my modern and Cold War aircraft, we're able to do a landed version as well, because it sits nice and flat on the ground when landed. So you can see here we also have a landed version available for you guys if you want to build it. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the tutorial. We're going to be going ahead and probably start off with layer 4, just because layer 4 is where the fuselage kind of starts, and then we have the drop tanks and all that stuff that we'll get to a little bit later. But anyways, let's go ahead and move into our first layer, layer 4. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving into our first layer, we'll be going ahead and starting with layer 4. Now the reason why we start with layer 4 is because we gotta get more of the fuselage built up, and basically all the layers below, layers 1 through 3, basically involve putting the missiles on, the drop tank, and all that stuff, so it's a lot easier and just makes a lot more sense for us to start off actually building a good portion of the fuselage, which we can connect all those missiles and stuff up to a lot easier than the other way around. Anyways, for us to go ahead and get started here, we need to go over a few things. So if you guys are completely new to my aircraft tutorials, the way I like to structure these tutorials is I like to do half on camera, half off. What this means is I'll be doing the whole right side on camera and along with the middle line, and then it's up to you guys to copy what's on the right side over across the middle line over here to the left side. It'll make a lot more sense once we kind of get into it a little bit more, but that's the way I'm structuring the tutorial. The aircraft, if you want to have this thing landed, we're going to be building it as if it were in the air flying, and then we're going to go back and modify it to make it landed on the ground. So for us to go ahead and get started for, making sure that we want to have this thing properly set up to land, we want to make sure that this layer here is 3 blocks above the ground. So you can see here this black wool representing the ground level, and you can see the start of the fuselage here for layer 4. 3 blocks of space in between that right there, and as long as you have 3 blocks of space, your aircraft will sit on the ground fine when we add the landing gear on. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So to start off with, we're going to place down a stone brick slab, like so, and this is going to be for the nose up here in the front. We're then going to place down a wooden trapdoor that comes off the slab toward the front, so whichever direction you want the front of the aircraft facing, which we're going to have it facing that way, we're going to place down the wooden trapdoor coming off that direction. Going back from the stone brick slab, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23 polished andesite blocks back. Let me go and just get a double count here to make sure it's correct, and yes, it is 23 blocks back. We then want to place down a black wool block on the end here, followed by another brick upside down stair, and that right there will do it for your center line. When that's done there, we're going to go ahead and go out to the sides now. So on the sides of this stone brick slab up in the front here, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab to both sides. We then want to grab ourselves a stone brick stair, place down a stone brick upside down stair, like this, coming off that top slab. Coming off the stone brick upside down stair, we're going to place down 1 stair back, so you have a corner stair, regular stair, and after that regular stair there of stone brick, we're going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, 3, and 4 stairs back, so you basically have 5 stairs after that corner stair. We're going to go and grab ourselves an iron trapdoor, place down an iron trapdoor, come off this 5th stone brick upside down stair like this to the side. We're then going to go ahead and continue on, so placing down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 stone brick stairs continuing on. So basically from this corner stair here, we have a row of 13 stone brick stairs in total. Once that's done there, we're going to place down a black wool block like this on the side, and coming off the side of the black wool block, we're going to place down a sign just like that. We then want to place down a polished andesite block back from the black wool block, followed by a stone brick stair facing this direction upside down, and then a stone brick stair coming off of it, so this turns into a corner stair. And then coming off this polished andesite block here, we're going to place down a sign as well. After that stone brick stair there, we're going to place down an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 back, so you have a row of 6 stone brick stairs after this corner stair there. We're then going to place down another brick top slab coming off that stone brick stair for the end there, and that'll wrap it up there for the back. With that all out of the way, we need to go ahead and get our kind of hard points set up on the wings. So for these, very simply, we're going to go ahead and basically count over and basically build our hard points. So to start off with, we're going to go to the stone brick stair right before this black wool block. We're going to go ahead and count a total of 2 blocks to the side. So 1 and 2 out to the sides. We're going to go ahead and place down a cobblestone wall like this. That comes off this block, goes 1 and 2 cobblestone walls forward, so you have a total of 3, and then a stone brick stair facing that direction, like so, toward the front. We can go and then delete these placeholder blocks, and you have your first hard points there on the inside. With that done there, we're going to go ahead and go off of this cobblestone wall here. We're going to go and skip a space, place down a stone brick stair like this, and going back from stone brick stair to place down 3 cobblestone walls back like that. Once that's done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves an end rod and also a nether brick fence post. We're going to go ahead and go over to the side from this cobblestone wall, place down another brick fence post back, and coming off the sides of the fence post going toward the back and toward the front, we're going to place down an end rod like that on both sides of it. When you look at it from above, you should have something that looks like this so far for layer 4, and for the fuselage for the aircraft so far, you're going to take what we did over here on the right side, obviously flip it over to the left side, and you'll have that all complete and ready to go. Anyways, that right there is going to wrap it up for layer number 4, and with that, let's move on to our layers below, which are layers 1 through 3. Alright guys, so going ahead and move it into our bottom layers. We have layers 1 through 3. For these layers, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to place down 2 end rods coming off these first 2 polished andesite blocks on the front here. We then want to go ahead and count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 spaces back from those end rods, and we're going to place down 3 cobblestone walls just like this. Off those polished andesite blocks. Coming off both sides of the cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a stone brick slab like that on both sides, and also coming off those stone brick slabs, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors going in both directions. Going from the bottom of the stone brick slabs and cobblestone walls, we're going to place down a row of 5 of polished andesite, followed by one more that sticks out on both sides, so you have a row of 7 that ends underneath these iron trapdoors. Coming off that polished andesite block, we're going to place down 2 cobblestone walls forward, followed by a skeleton skull, and then same on the back here, 2 cobblestone walls back, followed by a skeleton skull on the end there. On the bottom here, we're just going to place down 2 iron trapdoors, so one on the bottom of this first cobblestone wall, and one underneath this polished andesite block. A row of 5 of stone brick top slabs across, and then 2 iron trapdoors there in the front, so you have something that looks like this for the middle there of that drop pod. With that, we're going to go to the sides, and very simply for the sides here, we're going to place down 2 skeleton skulls, so one coming off this cobblestone wall, one coming off this polished andesite block, and then we're going to go and take our cobblestone walls, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 cobblestone walls back, and then 2 skeleton skulls like that back here, and it's going to be the same thing on that side there, and that'll do it there for your drop tank in the middle. We then want to place down an iron trapdoor coming down from this black wool block like so. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and go from this iron trapdoor here, or basically from the cobblestone walls, we're going to go and count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks back. We're going to place down a dark oak wood upside down stair if you want to do the green. If you don't want to do the green, you just want it completely gray, you can go and do a stone brick stair. But we're going to place down a dark oak wood stair like this, a green terracotta block right behind it, 2 polished andesite blocks, followed by a stone brick upside down stair, stone brick top slab like down the back here. Going down from the green terracotta block, we're going to place down a dark oak wood top slab, and then going down from this first polished andesite block, a stone brick top slab like that. So you have this little back fin here on the back, and again, you can change the color of this if you want to. With that out of the way, we can go ahead and now focus in on our missiles. So for our missiles here, we're going to go ahead and need to grab ourselves some signs, some quartz stairs, some quartz slabs, some skeleton skulls, some wither skeleton skulls, and we're also going to be needing some redstone repeaters for these missiles. So for us to go ahead and get started here, we're going to go ahead and do the first missile here. We're going to place down a quartz top slab on the bottom of the stair, followed by a quartz upside down stair that comes off it going forward. We then want to place down a skeleton skull coming off the stair itself, and then we want to go ahead and go to both sides of this stair and place down a birchwood fence gate like this. And we're going to have it opened up toward the stair itself. After that's done, we're going to go ahead and place down a redstone repeater on top of that birchwood upside down stair, and it's going to be facing this direction like so. After that's done there, we're going to go ahead and go back from this quartz top slab. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 more quartz top slabs back, so you have a total of 4 going back from this quartz upside down stair. We then want to place down another quartz upside down stair like this on the back here, and then we're going to go and drop down and place down a birchwood fence gate coming off of it on both sides. So just like that. After that's done there, we're going to go and grab ourselves a wooden sign. We're going to place down a wooden sign coming off these 2 birchwood fence gates, so just like this both sides. And then we also want to go and grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull, which we had, but for some reason I got rid of. We're going to go and place this down coming off this quartz upside down stair toward the back here, and then of course a redstone repeater on top of it, just like we did for the back one. We're going to go and do the same thing for this missile right here, so I'm going to go and do it a little bit more quicker. Quartz top slab, quartz upside down stair. We're going to go back like this, and it's the same missile as we did before. I just mentioned that, but you're just copying the same thing. One thing also, coming off this quartz top slab here toward the back, we're going to place down a skeleton skull on both sides of this quartz top slab, so go ahead and make sure you include those. But yeah, pretty straightforward design, nothing real crazy, nothing real fancy, just a simple missile design, and these are air-to-air missiles. As I mentioned before, if you have built my Hind tutorial or anything like that, you can also look to that for a reference for building some missile pods, so it could do a little bit of ground strike capabilities with rocket pods, so that's an option too, but we're going to be going and sticking with what we got here and having this a air-to-air fighter with missiles. And just like this and like that, and we have our missile done here and on the back there. And once you have those 2 missiles done there, you're pretty much good to go. And you're obviously going to do the same thing over there on the other side and transfer all those little bits and pieces there. But overall, that is going to wrap up layers 1 through 3, and with that we can go and move up to layer 5. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 5. So for layer 5 to go ahead and start off with, we're going to place down a green terracotta block on top of this wooden trapdoor up in the front here, followed by a mossy cobblestone wall that comes off of it, and then a green zombie head coming off the mossy cobblestone wall toward the front there. Going back from this green terracotta block right here, we're going to place down one more back. We then want to place down a row of what is going to be 6 polished andesite blocks back. We're then going to place down a black wool block. After that black wool block, we're going to place down a row of what is going to be 14 polished andesite blocks back, followed by a glowstone block, and then an orange stained glass block back here like this. And once we have that done, we're going to go ahead and start working our way out to the side. So going back up to the front, we're going to place down a sign on the side of this mossy cobblestone wall. We then want to place down a wooden trapdoor on both sides of this first green terracotta block like so. After that, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall coming off this green terracotta block, followed by a wooden sign coming off the side there of that cobblestone wall like so. We then want to place down 2 polished andesite blocks back, and coming off these 2 polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down 2 skeleton skulls. After those 2 polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 back. And then after that, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair like so. Coming off the stone brick upside down stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 polished andesite blocks back, followed by a black wool block, and then a cobblestone wall that goes back like so. Going back up to the sides here, we're going to go ahead and go to the iron trapdoor, and we're going to go ahead and place down a light gray carpet on top of it. We also want to go ahead and place down a stone brick slab on top, or coming off the side here of this polished andesite block. Going back from that stone brick slab, we're going to place down a stone brick stair, so it's going to be facing this direction like so. Go back from the stone brick stair, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 polished andesite blocks back. We're then going to place down a stone brick stair like this. Stone brick stair coming off of it, so this is a corner stair. We have a regular stair. We're then going to place down a stone brick slab, and then come off that stone brick slab, we're going to place down 2 stone slabs that go back just like that. Once that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab, come off this polished andesite block, followed by a second top slab back, and then 1 and 2 stone slabs back like that. We then want to place down a stone brick slab, come off this one to the side here. We're going to go and place down one more back, and then a stone slab block like that. Coming off the stone slab block, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab like this, followed by a stone slab top slab that goes back. We're then going to go and place down one more stone top slab out to the side like that. We're going to go and grab ourselves some iron bars. We're going to place down an iron bar, come off this stone slab toward the back here, and then going toward the front, we're going to go and place down a skeleton skull like this, and then an end rod coming off of it like that for the sides there. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and kind of focus in now on our wings. So for our wings here, we're going to grab stone brick slabs, place down 1 and 2 stone brick slabs, so one come off the stone brick stair, one off that polished andesite block. We're then going to place down a stone brick stair like this, followed by 1, 2, and 3 polished andesite blocks back, and then a stone brick corner stair coming off that stone brick corner stair there. After that's done, we're going to place down a row of 1 and 2 stone brick slabs back, followed by 2 stone slabs back like that to go and finish that off. With that done, we're going to go ahead and come off this stone brick stair, placing down a stone brick slab out to the side. We then want to go ahead and place down a stone brick slab after that, going back, followed by a stone brick stair, and then we're going to place down a stone brick corner stair like that after it. We're then going to take our stone brick slabs, place down 1, 2, and 3 back, followed by 1 and 2 stone slab blocks back as well. After that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick stair coming off this one, or slab coming off the stone brick stair side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stone brick slabs back from that. And this is going to be a total of 6 stone brick slabs in total. And we actually want to go to the second to last one here, and we're actually going to swap that out for a brick slab like that for the kind of Soviet star on the wings. And then we just want to place down a stone slab here on the end there. Going out to our next row out to the sides here, we're going to place down a stone brick stair on top of this one right here, facing this direction like so. Going back from the stone brick stair, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone brick stairs back like this, and then a stone brick corner stair come off that one, so you have 4 regular stairs and a corner stair on both ends. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go ahead and go off of this stone brick corner stair, place down a stone slab out to the sides, and then 2 stone brick slabs forward. And then we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick slab coming off this stone slab here, and then coming off the stone slab toward the back, we're going to place down an end rod coming off of it like so. And once you have that done, you have your wings complete. You're going to take that same design over here on the right side, flip it over to the left side, and once you have that all complete, that will wrap up layer number 5. And with that, we can move on to our next layer, layer number 6. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 6. For layer 6, for us to go ahead and get started here, to place down a stone brick top slab on top of this green terracotta block right here. That's the second one right here. Coming off that stone brick top slab toward the front, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 end rods going forward just like that. Going back from the stone brick top slab, we're going to place down 3 polished andesite blocks back, and if you want to have space for the cockpit to build something in here, you can go ahead and leave a space of 3 right here left open. If not, you can fill it in with 3 polished andesite blocks. Either way, we have 6 blocks of space so far built back, and then after that, we're going to be going ahead and placing down a row of what is going to be 17 polished andesite blocks in total. So in total, this row right here is going to be 23 blocks in total, and if you decide to go and delete these blocks right here, then you'll have a little opening there like so. On the back here, we're going to go and place down a black wool block coming off this polished andesite block, followed by another brick stair that comes off of it toward the back there. Once that's done, we're going to go and go back up to the front. We're going to place down a stone brick slab coming off this stone brick top slab, followed by a stone brick stair like this, and coming off the stone brick stair, we're going to place down 1 stair back like this. So you have a corner stair, regular stair, and then you're going to place down a corner stair like that. After that's done, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 polished andesite blocks back. Let me just go ahead and get a double count here to make sure we're correct. And yep, it's 20 polished andesite blocks back, like so. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and just place down another brick slab on both sides of this black wool block like that. And once we have that done, we're going to go to the sides now and start working our way back. Now, if you are interested in going ahead and having a numbered section of banners here, I'm going to be linking a tutorial down in the description, or a couple tutorials where you guys can have tutorials for letters, for numbers, so you guys can choose what you guys want to put on here. Usually it was just numbers and no letters involved. But if you guys want to go ahead and do the numbers and stuff, I'll be linking a tutorial down in the description for how to do those with the banners. I'm not going to do it itself because there's not really much point to it, and if you guys can do your own markings and your own lettering, whatever you guys want to do. So again, those tutorials will be linked down in the description, and the yellow banners here are representing where you'll be putting them. You can do a 3-digit number, 2-digit, whatever you want to do there. You can go crazy with that. Anyways, that's going to wrap that section up here. We're going to go to the back now, and on the back, we're going to go off this polished andesite block, place down a skeleton skull, 1 coming off the next polished andesite block forward. We're going to skip a space, place down 2 more skeleton skulls going forward, just like that. And with that all complete, that's going to pretty much wrap up layer number 6, and with that, let's move on to our next layer, layer number 7. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 7. For layer 7, for us to go ahead and get started here, we're going to place down 2 iron trapdoors. So basically 2 on top of these polished andesite blocks here. We're then going to place down a stone brick slab, followed by a row of 3 of light gray stained glass full blocks. We then want to place down a row of polished andesite that's going to go back a total of 19 blocks and end on top of this nether brick stair on the back here. Come off this row of polished andesite blocks, we're going to place down another brick slab, followed by a wither skeleton skull that comes off of it, and then to both sides of the nether brick slab, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull like this, and then 2 cobblestone walls like that along the sides here, followed by a skeleton skull like that. Once that's done, we're going to go back up to the front and work our way toward the back here. So we're going to place down a row of 3 of light gray stained glass panes coming off those light gray stained glass full blocks there. We then want to place down 1 and 2 stone brick stairs back like this, followed by a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 cobblestone walls, stone brick stair, followed by a second stone brick stair, and then a stone brick corner stair coming off that stair. And then after that, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stone brick slabs back, and then a iron trapdoor like that on the end there to finish that off. You're going to take that same design, obviously do it on the other side, and once you have that all complete there, that is going to do it there for layer 7. And with that, we're going to move into our last final layers here. So we have layers 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, where we're going to go and put the top of the stabilizer on and all that fun stuff. So with that, let's go ahead and move into our last final layers. Alright guys, so moving into our last final layers, we have layers 8 through 12. So for this, we're just going to be going ahead and doing it all together, so, you know, there will be no on, off, or whatever, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we're doing is we're going to go ahead and place down 2 nether brick slabs on these last 2 light gray stained glass full blocks in that row of 3 there. We then want to place down a row of 3 of stone brick slabs back, so 1, 2, and 3 stone brick slabs back like this, followed by a stone brick stair, and on top of the stone brick stair, we're going to place down a nether brick fence post like that. After that's done, we're going to take iron trapdoors. We're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 iron trapdoors back just like that. Once that's done there, we're going to place down a stone brick stair like this. Going back from the stone brick stair, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 polished andesite blocks back, followed by a row of 2 stone slab full blocks. And the sides of these 2 stone slab full blocks, we're going to place down wooden signs on both sides. So same thing there on both sides. And we're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone button and place down a stone button coming off this polished andesite block here, again to both sides. Once that's done, we're going to go up to our next row up. We're going to place down a stone brick slab on top of this polished andesite block, and then going back from the stone brick slab, we're going to place down 1 and 2 polished andesite blocks back. We then want to place down a skeleton skull on both sides of this polished andesite block, so same thing here on both sides. And then after that, we're going to go and place down a red terracotta block coming off this polished andesite block toward the rear there. We then want to place down another polished andesite block, again a stone button on both sides here, and then again 2 stone slab full blocks that go back like this. And again, wooden signs on both sides here come off those stone slab full blocks. After that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick slab on top of this polished andesite block here. We then want to place down a row of green terracotta blocks back. So if you're going to go and do the same camo scheme I'm doing, we're just going to go and do 3 green terracotta blocks back and then a stone slab full block on the end here. We're going to go and then do a sign here on both sides of this stone stub full block, and then we're going to place down stone buttons on both sides of this 3rd green terracotta block like that. Go ahead and move it up to our next row up. We're going to go and place down a dark oak wood stair that's going to go on top of this 2nd green terracotta block like this. And then we're going to place down a green terracotta block right behind it, followed by a polished andesite block, and then a stone slab full block like this on the end here. Coming off this stone slab full block, we're going to place down a skeleton skull to both sides. And we also want to place down a stone brick top slab coming off of it, also toward the rear here as well. Coming off the stone brick top slab, we're going to place down a sign like this coming off of it, and then we also want to place down an end rod coming off these 2 skeleton skulls on both sides like that. After that's done on top here, we're going to take our stone brick slabs, place down 1 on top of the stone slab full block and 1 on top of that polished andesite block, and then our dark oak wood slab we're going to place down on top of this green terracotta block like that. Last thing for us to do is to go ahead and just grab ourselves some redstone, or one redstone repeater, and place it down on top of the stone brick top slab with the notches flicked back like so. With that all done right there, that is going to pretty much wrap up the in-flight version of the MiG-21, and if you guys are wanting to build it landed, we're going to go ahead and move on to that next. Anyways, that's going to wrap up this. Let's go ahead and move into the landed version. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into our landing gear. So for our landing gear, we're going to go ahead and start off with doing the front gear, and obviously we'll move back and do the back ones. So for the front gear, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to need to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron trapdoors to begin with. And for this, we're going to go ahead and be breaking out the polished andesite blocks right here. So we're going to break out 1, 2, and 3, and then right after these end rods, so you have this space opened up like so. Now, in the space in here, we're going to go ahead and be taking stone brick slabs, and we're going to be going ahead and basically taking these and placing down 1 and 2 stone brick top slabs to fill in the space there for the landing gear. And then we want to go and grab a stone brick stair and place down a stone brick upside down stair facing that direction like so. Going down from that stone brick stair, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall like this, followed by a quartz upside down stair like so. Coming off the bottom of the quartz stair, we're going to place down a block of coal, and then coming off the back of the quartz stair like this, we're going to place down a birchwood fence gate opened up like so. On both sides of this quartz upside down stair, we're going to place down a skeleton skull, and we also want to go ahead and place down a lever on both sides of this block of coal with a white stained glass block in it, or white stained glass pane in it, and same thing like that on both sides there. With that all done there, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves iron trapdoors. We're going to place down an iron trapdoor coming off the bottom of this stone brick stair, followed by a total of 1 and 2 stone brick slabs back, and then an iron trapdoor like this, and same thing over here on this side. So iron trapdoor, 2 stone brick top slabs, and iron trapdoor like that. And right there you have your front landing gear, which is your front wheel like that. With that, let's go ahead and move into the back wheels. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into the rear wheels, we're just going to go ahead and do the right side, as the right side wheel is the same as the left side, so you guys can just go ahead and copy that over. But for the right side wheel, for this, we're going to go ahead and go to this stone brick slab here, and we're going to go ahead and go down from it 1 and 2 cobblestone walls. Come off the first cobblestone wall up on top here, we're going to place down a light gray banner like that coming down off of it to the side. On the bottom of this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair. Come off the stone brick upside down stair, or actually my bed's going to be facing this direction. No, actually I'm right. It's the right way. So like that. We're going to go and place down a skeleton skull coming off the stair toward the front of the jet, and then we're going to go and take signs and put them on the front of the stair and on the side of it as well. On the bottom of that, we're going to place down a stone brick top slab just like that. After that's done, we're going to place down a nether brick upside down stair, followed by a nether brick stair on top of it, and 1 and 2 stairs come off the back of it like that to go ahead and form the wheel. We're You're gonna go ahead and take that same design, copy it over to the air side there, and that'll be the 2 rear landing gear all set and complete. And with the other build transferred over, you have both landing gear all set up and complete. And one thing I forgot to kind of throw in here was up on the top here, in a place tiny skeleton skull come off this cobblestone wall, and then a lever on top of the bottom of this stone brick top side that's going to be flicked in toward the skeleton skull. And it's going to be the same thing over here, so go ahead and make sure that this is on both sides here. And I am sorry for missing that, but sometimes that happens. But with that on both sides there, we are finally done with the landing gear. And with that, we are complete with my design for both the in-flight and landed version of the MiG-21. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this build and are able to put it to good use. If you guys do end up using this build, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This being from the sun of the build, tweet to my channel or this video if this does appear on any social media sites. As long as I get credit for the build, that's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting these types of builds. So as long as you guys give me credit for it, enjoy the build and have fun with it. Other than that, that's going to pretty much do it for this video. Again, a big thanks to all you guys for getting me to 21,000 subscribers. It's amazing how fast we're growing with the channel. And I really do appreciate it, so thank you guys all so much. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.